Okay. Alright. Hello, hey everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today's a live drawing day. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Nothing fancy, just a little drawing. And I said that I would draw Spider-Man. So we're gonna be drawing Spider-Man today. And I'm gonna be testing out some brushes I don't normally use, and we'll see how that goes. Alright. So that's pretty much it. So just sit back, chill, and have some fun, I guess. Let's see. A brush I don't really use. Let's see if they're any good. Because there's a ton on here that I don't particularly care for. Ooh. Let's see. What's that look like if I... Oh, okay. It's actually pretty good. But I'm going to decrease the size. We'll start with this one. And that's a pretty decent color, so... Actually, I'm just gonna be drawing some boxes first, just as some practice, so... Wow. Now, you wouldn't think that drawing boxes would be that hard. So this is dead on. So technically it'd be like... It'd look like that. Just to kind of get the brain moving. Technically, it look like that. There we go. That's better. And it's the same thing over here. That is a rectangle. So this would be like dead on, like the center. Excuse me. I was 8 before I did this. I don't know why I'm... Okay. So this would be... Okay, up a little higher. Like you barely... I think so. I'm drawing from memory. So we'll see how that goes. Right, and then this would be the one that starts to get a little dramatic. No, not like that. Yeah. Never underestimate the power of practice. I used to hate practicing. I was just like, oh, why can't I just be super good at things even though I've never tried them before? And, you know, it doesn't work that way. I guess, you know, it can't always be... We can't just jump into something and be, you know, amazing at it. I have this problem where if I'm not immediately good at it, sometimes, I used to be really bad about it, but it's not as bad anymore. But if I wasn't super good at something right away, I would just beat myself up about it. And that is not a good place to be. You know? You need to give yourself, you know, time to figure out that stuff. And art, like anything, takes time. Oh, I'm still on the eraser. Sorry if you can hear my keyboard in the background. I think I mentioned this in my Minecraft live stream, but I got a new keyboard. It sounds like a typewriter, and it's kind of loud. I think. I like that, but probably doesn't sound very good on stream when nothing else is happening. I forgot which angle I was drawing for a second. Gosh. This is actually a nice brush. It looks like it's a sort of chalk one. Or, yeah, or like a crayon, I guess. Wow. That is one janky box. I'd say that's a decent number of boxes. Let's do like one more. Get some other shapes in there. I'm gonna try drawing a cylinder just to see if I can, based off of the boxes I just did. So that's the first that's like dead center in the middle. Oh, I realize. Hang on, let me try something. I don't think I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore. Let's see. Maybe I'll grab some. I like to use Pinterest. This is not what I wanted. Let's see. Let's just look up some poses, just kind of any. See if we can find any that. Is that from Chainsaw Man? I'm pretty sure it is. No, I don't really want to do that right now. We could just, hang on, try something like that. Okay. I'm just gonna try it real quick. I'm trying this from memory, so we'll see what happens. with something like this. That's not a box. Let me look at it again. Oh, I had it on the wrong side. Alright, that's honestly easy enough, right? Actually, you could probably get away with this. And then the hand would just kind of be there. And then just do the same thing. Yeah, because the elbow would be right about here. At least I think. And then the hand right there. That's something like that. It's not great. I kind of like that though. Because it's not terrible, it's just shapes. So honestly, I could look at some more like that and try another one. I think I will do one more like just general pose. And then I will start drawing Spider-Man. I don't know. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Because it's kind of the same. I don't do the same one. Okay, hang on. Yeah, let's try this one. Because it's a little bit more dynamic. Well, I guess this one's pretty dynamic too. Just because it's at like a 3-point perspective. Alright, we'll do one more. And then so I'm gonna study it for a second here. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. This brush is really sensitive. I'm gonna cheat a little bit there. And then the arm. Okay. Sorry if I like mumble through this. Sometimes I have to like verbalize my thoughts just so I know what I'm doing, so I can understand. Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna I'm gonna do something real quick. Hang on, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I don't know why I can't find it. Jeez. That took way too long. My computer automatically saves screenshots to... like, that organizes them in a really weird way. Okay, hang on just 1 second. Let me move Spider-Man over. Okay. Okay, we are back. So, okay, it's gonna start doing that. Get rid of this. Actually, I'm just gonna delete this. It's always a little easier when I have the reference in front of me. I try to challenge myself sometimes and start drawing without the reference, or like try to draw from memory. It doesn't always work out though. See what I mean? Like, huh. Anyway, actually, let's draw the leg first. So that looks something like. Oh. Okay. If you can't see it, then I'm drawing the hand that's back here. Oh, something I forgot. I forgot to draw the, like, the shoulder knob. Like a rotator cuff. I always forget about. I forgot about that last time, not always. And then this would kind of be out. I don't think that's terrible. I think for mostly drawing boxes, looks pretty decent. Alright. I'm gonna do what I said. I'm gonna draw Spider-Man. Now, I have no idea what pose I'm going to put him in, but I do know that I want him to wear a jacket. Kind of like Miles Morales. What different? Excuse me. What do we want Spidey to be doing? Let's see. I know I had to look up drawing fashion earlier. Something. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, I think my system's gonna have a stroke. Something like this, though, for sure. Maybe not those pants, but this kind of jacket, like baggy, but baggy and loose. Ooh. I don't know. Let me do the sketch layer real quick. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and use. Wow, why does it do that? I guess it's pressure. Excuse me, pressure sensitive. I guess it's okay. Trying to draw the line of action. Let me try something. Something I've been trying to do lately is do a box for the head before drawing the circle. But I've also been trying to learn how to do more like more realism, because I don't normally try for that, but I kind of do, so we'll just see how it goes. I also have to remember I'm not in a rush and I can take my time. And that might be a bit much. I'm trying to fix it a little bit. That's a little better. I think also leaning back a little bit more. So kind of like like up and back a little. You know, just kind of show that he is relaxed. There, I fixed it. Not really. I always do this thing where the head is way bigger than the proportions of the body should allow for. And sometimes it really annoys me. Because I've been drawing for so long, you'd think that I would understand how proportions work, but apparently not. Yeah, I don't really like that. Try something a little different. Something I don't normally do. Ugh. Okay, it already looks way better, except for this. I'll fix that up real quick. Looks about ish, right? I guess sometimes you gotta do it a couple of times before you get it. Yep, it already looks better. Sorry. I was rearranging. I was trying to get more comfortable on my desk chair. It's a desk chair that's big enough I can sit crisscross on. But have to remember this is the sketch layer. This is a sketch layer, it can look ugly. The crazy thing is I did a anatomy study again not that long ago, and I still make things look a little funky. Just a little bigger. There, I think. Yeah, I think that's better. My gosh. Technically this line would probably be like up here. Yeah. And then you, yeah. Actually, I don't think you'd even see. Let me change something real quick. See what happens with it. Not that. Because I think if you're leaning kind of like that, and you wouldn't really even see your arm. Or somebody who was, like, if they were at this angle, I don't... There's something about it that feels kind of off. And I think it's that right arm. I don't know what's wrong with it on my end, but I don't like the way that it looks. Let me try something else. Right, so then somehow that looks worse. I'm not sure what the issue is. I think I mean, maybe you would see it, right? And then but you wouldn't see like a lot of it. I don't know. Let me fix something else real quick. There's something about the chest here that doesn't quite sit with me. I think that's definitely better. It doesn't look as weird. So we got that right, and then oh, whew. So technically, like right here. And then I'm not gonna do extreme details on that one, but I think maybe it's still the head that looks. I do this every time. I have to readjust the head every single time. Let's see. What's that look like? Let's see. What did it look like before? Yeah, I think that definitely looks better. Okay. Let me fix this. Yeah, I don't hate that. Get used to me saying that, because it's gonna take a lot for me to be like, I love that. Okay. I want to fix this up a little bit before I get too much farther. Oof, this is always a bit of a struggle for me. Can already tell that I've... Oh gosh. Well, I can't draw hands, as I think I've established very much to this point. It's not great. It's not great. And I think it's mostly because I was drawing the wrong kinds of fingers on that hand. Yeah, it would look like kind of like this, and then the thumb would kind of be sticking out like that. It's hard to see. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. It's funny, this shape actually works in our favor because of the Spidey suit. There we go. I think it actually be like... Sorry. It's just... thinking about how funny it looks when you're not done. I'm sorry. I'm actually starting to really like this brush. I don't know, it just gives it that like different like rough sketch type of feel, you know? It kind of feels like holding a pencil in a way, which I kind of like, so that is pretty cool. I do like that. I don't think I've drawn Spider-Man in quite a while, so it's kind of nice. He's my favorite superhero, like out of Marvel or DC. Spider-Man is definitely my OG superhero. Oh goodness. Actually, I think I might have his mask partly off. I don't know if I can do that right now because it's really small details, so we'll just we'll stick to the jacket. think look probably more like that. And then I'm still trying to get a handle on drawing like clothes. It's not my favorite thing. Mostly because I just kind of suck at it. But here we are. We're trying. We're giving it the old try. I feel like he'd wear like just the jacket, like nothing else, but like his suit. Like that would definitely sit on him more. I feel like it'd probably look something like that. And then just turn this up a little bit. Let's see. What other brush should I use? I'm ready to act like color. Well, not color, but like outline. could try to color it real quick and then just outline it. That might actually make my job easy. Easier, I guess. Let's see. I actually have used that one. Oh, that looks odd. What do I not use? One I don't use. I don't really use that one, so if we could do a quick little. Oh, actually, does anyone ever see those like art like drawings where people just kind of like block things out? I think that'd be kind of sick. You know? And then like just like stylize it however you want to. Well, this thing cannot keep up for some reason. And then that jacket would just be like gray. Oh, let's try like a, yeah. Like the old comic books where some of the ink would spill outside of the outline. That's kind of what that's a good example of kind of what I'm trying to do here. I never know what to pick for the skin color. That's good enough. And I'm going to decrease that a little bit just so I can see the outline. Now let's try a different brush. See, I colored in like 2 seconds. That's really thin. Oh, actually, let's try like a darker red. Oh, this is really small. What's it look like when I... Okay, I could try it. I'm not too confident about my ability to recreate something. Oh, that looked interesting. I will fix things up if I get around to it. I mean, it's only 9:26. I'm streaming for like another half hour, so it'll be alright. The only thing I did not fix was his hand. I can do that in a minute, though. Anything red? Well, I guess we're fixing it now. Oh my gosh. I honestly think that's as good as it's getting. Because I can't really see that getting any better. That's all the red. No, I don't like that. A lot of this is just like undo. If you were to ask any like buddy who does digital art, I think, at least in my experience, I don't use any button more than the undo button. I just don't. I mean, what's... You know, what good is the undo? I almost said blue button. What good is it gonna do me if I can't undo something? Actually, don't mind that. I guess I should fix the eyes because they wouldn't be red. Sorry. He just looked really mad. Now, what am I doing? Whoa. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I might need it a little darker. Just a little, you know? Just to kind of outline. Just so you can see it. I'm gonna do something real quick. Gotta completely white, but different. You know? Yeah, there we go. And then go back to what I was. You know, the funny thing, I know I say that a lot, but the actual funny thing about this is I, for the life of me, do not like spiders. I hate them. And I know Spider-Man doesn't look like a spider. I love Spider-Man. I hate spiders. It's just the way of things for me. I just spiders are just terrible in everything that they are and the way that they look. I hate them. But I don't hate Spider-Man. Which, again, is the funny part about my love for Spider-Man is that I hate spiders. I hate them. And they are awful. They just are. There's nothing... And feel free to disagree with me, but spiders are ugly. And there's nothing good about them. I know that they have certain significance in the ecosystem, and you know, in outdoors and what have you. I know that they are significant in that way. Don't care. I don't care. they're just awful. And yeah, I have nothing else for that. They just are. No offense to Spider-Man, but I have crazy I don't know if you'd call it arachnophobia. I just don't like spiders in general. And I have family members who actually, I have a cousin who likes insects, and she likes to pick them up and show them to people, and I'm like, you please don't bring that over here. I don't want anything to do with it. You know, God bless her, but holy crap. When she picks up a spider, especially, I'm just like, get away from me. Like, girl, go look at that spider somewhere else. So, a little tangent about me. How's that look? It actually does not look bad at all. Don't hate it, you know, for what it is. I could definitely spend a couple more minutes on it for sure, because it's not really... So if I turn this off, what's that look like? Oh, that looks weird. Ugh, my cat, I swear. Every time I'm in the middle of something, she wants all of the attention. Every time. And God bless her soul, but holy crap, I also just wish sometimes she'd relax. I know that sounds really mean. And it probably is. Okay, now I can turn this off, right? There we go. I think I'm gonna spend some extra time messing around with some of the coloring. It's like, I'm not gonna be streaming for that much longer, but just add some, you know, depth, I think. Oh boy. Oh, that's because I'm not using the brush, Goofy. Phew. Turn it just a little bit. It's funny, I honestly, I didn't think that this would turn out very well based on the sketch that I was doing earlier. But it really, I like it. I like the way that it turned out. It's very exciting for me. But and yeah, in all seriousness, I'm glad that it turned out pretty okay. I really wasn't too sold on it, but ended up looking really good, I think. And I am a Spider-Man fan, so I'm an avid fan about drawing him, so. And since I've set the bar so low for coloring this, I can just do it however I want. Or I'm gonna just go ahead and. Is that what it is? Goofy aw. I am just gonna go ahead and sign it because I can. It's not that bad, it really isn't. I do not mind this at all. Of course, it could be better. There's always room for improvement, but I think this turned out better than I had hoped for. Especially, I was definitely a bit iffy about that first initial sketch. It wasn't working out the way I wanted it to, but I think this is pretty good. So, especially since I haven't drawn Spider-Man in forever. Yeah, I think I know it's not 10 yet, but I think I'm gonna call a stream. I've been working on this for quite some time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. But thank you all. Any of you have watched the stream tonight, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me on this journey. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Alright, I'll see you guys.